All right, greetings, my fellow Scorpios, and welcome to Muse and Magic 1111. Thanks for stopping by my channel for yet another deep dive into this journey, this tarot journey. My name is Aisha, coming to you from Bay Area, California, and that was Nail that you were just listening to, Nao, Elevate, from her upcoming album that is set to be released, I believe, in 2025, and again, Nail, again, one of my favorite female artists at this time. So you can check her out on Apple Music or Spotify or Tidal or whatever streaming service you prefer. Okay, but definitely check her out. I do not own the rights to that music, and I know there's going to be a copyright flag on this. It always is. But y'all know how I get down. I always have to incorporate a little bit of music into the reading because that is either a message from your angels to you, your ancestors, your guides, from your person to you, or from you to your person. Okay? Um, so right now, I feel like um, from a maybe more feminine energy today, that seems like it's your message to your person. Okay? So let's just jump right in. We have pay attention to your work, Scorpios. What I really gather from this is that you, um, many of you kind of feel like, oh my goodness, something is really bothering my eye. Sorry. Something, first of all, many of you are just feeling like there's, I don't know, like there's this extreme amount of responsibility in your workspace. Like maybe you are just overworked. Maybe there's just not enough time in any given day. You're just constantly feeling like you're just like every day is Groundhog's Day. You get up and you do it all over again. Same routine, same thing. You play all of the many roles that you play. You wear all the many hats that you wear. And at the end of the day, you just, not that you don't get paid enough, but for some of you, you don't. However, there is this feeling of just exhaustion. I feel like lethargy is just, always tired, always chasing sleep, always chasing a nap, always chasing, just rest, but just not quite acquiring it or acquiring it enough. So there's just, again, Groundhog's Day. It starts the next day, you get up, you wake up, just hitting the alarm. Not that people do that anymore except for on our phones, but you're turning off the alarm or you're snoozing. It's just never quite enough rest, okay? I'm getting message of like wounded warrior. I'm getting message of like the weary, just weariness. You know what I mean? Wow. Sorry, Scorpio. I know it's a lot going on. So pay attention to your work, and really what that means, I feel like that how that speaks to me is that now is the time to really pay attention to your body. Pay attention to your work in the sense that if you're tired or showing up to work tired and groggy, you're just not feeling very passionate about what you're doing right now. And it may not be because you don't really like it, it's just that you just are not rested. Maybe work takes a lot out of you, a lot of your time, a lot of your effort, and so it just leaves you always kind of feeling a little unfueled or like, just empty or something, just like you're running on on fumes. Okay, so just kind of pay attention to that. Some of you literally need to pay attention to your work again because if you're tired, you may miss some things, may not just be as sharp as you usually are. Pay attention to your work could also mean for some of you just it's almost like I just want to let you know that you don't want to like be known for giving a half-ass effort. That's not a very Scorpio thing anyways. We are um particularly and typically very much perfectionist at heart. So again, just pay attention to your work or maybe your workspace or how you're working, okay? Especially if it's taking a lot out of you and you just don't feel like you're getting enough rest and restoration or um, maybe even no, what I want to say, what is the word, spirit? Um, yeah, like enough reciprocity. Like maybe you're not getting paid enough for what you're doing, and so that is part of the stress and the you know what I mean, the lethargy as well. You just kind of tired of doing the same thing over and over and not really feeling like you're getting your due, your just worth or just respect for it. Okay. Um. So yeah, we have compliments from an admirer. So hmm, I almost kind of want to get nosy. Let's see. What is this about a compliment from an admirer? Who is this admirer? This is someone not too far. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Not too far from you with this short journey card. This is also someone who is probably very strong. I'm going to say very muscular, very focused, very um this is a stallion. You know what I'm saying? Like a real okay. Let's see. Take that as you may, okay? Um, yeah, and this is someone who was very, very tempting with this apple, okay? Someone who was very tempting. I'm gonna say thirst quenching, easy on the eyes, okay? Um, so yeah, you have a secret admirer that's either already kind of lurking or someone who's paying attention to you that you probably have not noticed or don't know is paying attention to you at this time. Um, oh, okay. So for some of you, you're going to be playing a different role. Now, this could be related to work, but I also feel like this admirer coming in, this new person possibly coming in, may help you or assist with this, you playing a different role. By that, I just mean that, I know that there's um, a lot of, okay, this is a couple things going on. So, because I feel like this is like for a lot of feminine Scorpion energy, okay? So, let me just see what's coming up also, because I know that there are some masculines too, who are watching this. Okay, so a lot going on. There's someone new, a new admirer. This person is very stallion, okay? Very easy on the eyes, maybe the apple of your eye kind of thing, something like that. You may or may not know who this person is, but I feel like you don't quite. Just someone who's kind of peeking in on you. You haven't really noticed it. Now, again, um, this is someone who's not too far away from you, not too far, because this is, represents a short journey. It's not like some long distance situation. Okay, that's not what I'm getting. Now, for others of you, if you're masculine watching this, then this could just mean that, this horse represents, I wouldn't say it's such a stallion energy, but more of a very almost like, do you know how you see the representation of like I almost get this energy like spirit. If you know what that cartoon is, I have kids, so I know there's this cartoon, they've made movies also called Spirit, but it's about this horse specifically. And this horse is very free and wild. It doesn't want to be captured. It doesn't want to be owned. It's just free and wild. And when you have free spirited, and when you have someone like that, very free spirited, it just represents someone who doesn't want to be captured. They don't want to feel like they're, you know, encaged and enslaved. They have to feel free and wild, very free spirited, okay? So, but again, just represents beauty, represents the apple of one's eye, and someone who's very tempting, right? A temptress almost, okay? For my masculines. Now, again, this is someone who will help you to play a bit of a different role. If you're a masculine who maybe you are used to being uber alpha, maybe this feminine energy will enter your life and and pull out the nurturer in you. And then on the flip side, for my femmes, if you're a feminine Scorpio watching this, this could be you basically surviving in your masculine energy right now. Because typically, when women have to go out and work, we have to, bring home the bacon, fry it up in the pan, and do the whole whatever, take care of the babies, their extracurriculars. We're running around, we're taking care of the house, we're taking care of the job, we're taking care of the finances, that's very masculine. Uh, very masculine energy, having to be, you having to be the breadwinner, having to be the doer. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes that can take us out of our nurturer, take us out of our Oshun energy, okay? And so what I feel is that this masculine has a way, and there is some affiliation to hats. So maybe he'll wear a lot of hats. Maybe you wear hats. So that's the literal sense. But this is someone who's going to take you out of that energy. So really bring out the feminine, the divine feminine in you, that feminine, nurturing, mothering energy out of you. You can kind of get and rest back into that, right? I feel spirit tells me like make your load lighter. Oh yes, honey, we love that. We love that. Can you just make my life a little easier? Okay. Yeah, so this is vacation time. Now we are coming up on the holidays, so of course, some of us are going to have vacation time off, of course, from the workspace and whatnot. But this could possibly mean vacation time spent with this person, or you'll meet this person, this admirer, on this vacation. Okay. Um. We have a V for victory. So I think this would be a very victorious connection, but I also think that this just means victory. I feel like, Scorpio, you've been through so much. I feel like you've literally been the all, been everything to everyone, every day, all of the time, for so long that you're due a vacation. You're due a victory. I feel like you've taken a lot of hits, a lot of losses. And that could just mean multiple things, losses in finances, loss in relationships, losses in business or investments. Like you've taken a lot of hit. I could just feel you just, you know, like, man, what else, man? I mean, when is it gonna, when is the load gonna be lighter? But this is the indication that victory is underway. So do not fret. I'm telling you, everything that you've been through, everything that you went through was to grow you, was to strengthen you, was to teach you, and to reflect you. Like it was your mirror, right? And to get you to such a time as this, okay? Victory is near. Yeah, this is sorrow over a loss. So this, okay. couple things here. This could be a pretty sad time for you. Holidays are typically very hard when we've lost someone near and dear to us, and there's so many that we've lost over the last few years. It's like people have been really beaming off the planet very quickly, you know what I mean? And almost just in droves, with these natural disasters, which with so many illnesses and ailments and all that ever since, really seemingly like an increase since COVID, right? So this could be a sad time, a sorrowful time for someone because you could be reminiscing or very missing these people who are no longer with us, okay? However, this could also be, just kind of grieving over the losses. Remember, I said you've taken a lot of losses, you've taken a lot of hits, and so just kind of being sad around this time. So, because again, this is a victory, I feel like that is coming. I don't feel like you feel like you're victorious right now, you know what I mean? But just know that it is underway. Whew, gracious, Scorpio. Mm. Pull a couple more of these just to kind of see. When can we expect this victory? When can we expect this victorious energy to like settle in for us? You know what I mean? So this says increase your efforts if you want to improve your goals. So this is probably about just really trying to do what it takes to get yourself out of that lethargic energy. Excuse me. See, I'm yawning. Somebody's yawning right now. Kind of regaining passion, regaining a passion for the things that you love because as they say, if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life, right? Yeah, and I believe that this admirer coming in could be someone with dark hair. Now, this is for my feminines because this represents a dark man. Someone who is, yeah, dark complexion or with dark hair. Okay. But you know what? Here we are. I just want to know. I really, because I know that's important. You like, when can I expect this victory here? Okay. When can we expect this victorious, this time of victory? Okay. Just a minute, you guys. I'm sorry. Interruption. It's so hood rich. Hello. Not too much. I've already sent a text message. Kev, you guys can go ahead and pick up the voice. Okay, yeah. Everything else is handled. Everything went well. Right. Yeah. Okay. All is well. Yes. Yes, he is. All right. Mm-hmm. We'll talk to you when you get home. Okay. Bye-bye. Sorry guys, but that's just an indication. That's really life. That's life over here for this Scorpio, okay? Being the all to all of the time, all the days. You know what I mean? So definitely feeling your pain when it comes to that lethargic, energy and just really needing the rest and the vacation. I'm looking forward to it. Ooh, so by the end of the month, you should start seeing things looking up. Um, I don't know why, even though it says the end of the month, it's like we're already kind of there. So for some of you, if it's not the end of this month, I feel like that's really, especially the end of January, okay? Because we're coming into the new energy already. And what about this admirer? Let's see. When are we going to run into this admirer? When can we expect to know who this admirer is, or when they're going to try and um, contact her? Okay, so for some of you, it's like the new year looks promising. For others of you, I feel like this person may, something about September is significant. This could be a September birthday, so that could be either Virgo or maybe yeah, Libra energy. Um, this could be someone who's not from this lifetime, and what I mean by that is someone who's a past life, like a past life soulmate of sorts, okay? And it's definitely going to be worth your time, okay? This connection is going to be worth your time, all right? Okay, so let's get into the current relationship situation for you, Scorpio. What's going on currently in your relationships? Okay, so someone in this connection needs to let go of control issues. This could be you, it could be your person. Someone needs to just kind of recognize that they really haven't allowed this situation to play out in its own time naturally. They were trying to control an outcome or control something. Now this could be you, could be your person. Take it how it resonates. This is definitely a strong magnetic attraction here. There's chemistry in this situation. Um, and this person, I think, just kind of differs from your usual type. Meaning, maybe you typically go for tall guys, and this guy may not be tall. You might typically go for really thick girls, and this girl is not. Maybe she's slender, like not your typical type. However, this just take it how it resonates. Okay, I'm just throwing out some scenarios. But this is something that it's almost like if you want the situation to really work out, um, e- all parties involved need to really just get a clear vision of what it is a healthy relationship looks like to you and what you want this relationship to look like to you so that you can attract it to you. Okay? And that it can happen soon, right? If you don't have clear vision, how does universe know what to bring to you and how to bring it to you? Okay? This is someone that I believe that you are able to be very playful with, or this person is very playful. I see this person as someone, or you, with lots of personality, like, kind of almost like comedic vibes. They make you laugh, okay? Make you feel youthful and young again. And I think it works both ways. You both are very youthful, and I see laughing together. I see just really feeling at home, like coming from a heart space. Um, yeah, because it's like, even with this card, it's like they're swinging on a swing together. So this is someone who definitely, makes you feel very young and youthful, brings out that, playful side of you or whatever. And maybe this playfulness and this youthfulness can be, because it says youthful spirit, right? Um, this could also mean just someone from your youth, someone from your, um, I almost want to say childhood, but youthfulness is a factor here. There's obviously romantic feelings here, and it seems like it's on both ends. Like this again with that attraction card or the chemistry card coming out, you know that this is someone who you can be very attracted to, or displays romance. I almost want to say like chivalry, is not dead with this person. Um, so there will be a time that you'll be getting to know each other, or maybe it's almost like you have to start getting to know each other a little bit better so that you can deepen that bond, right? This is not a surface situation that's not going to work out for either of you. Somebody needs to really just allow for getting to know each other. I think that happens when you have these heart to heart conversations and both of you express what it is you really want or expect out of this relationship. Because Scorpio, you are truly someone who loves to go deep. You don't like surface talk, you don't like surface dating, you don't like, it's like go deep with me, be real with me, be honest, be authentic, and let's go there right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have time to, you know what I'm saying? I always say this, but sit aside the road and entertain monkeys. I don't got time for that. Like, what are we doing? Either we're doing this or we're not. And it's not even an issue of trying to control the situation, but it's more or less, I really have wasted lots of time trusting people that didn't deserve my trust, loving people that really didn't deserve the way that I was loving them, or at least they weren't ready for it. Because I hate saying people don't deserve love. Everybody deserves love. Okay. um and so you're just in a space where it's like, if we're going to talk, it can't be surface, it can't be just, I'm just too deep for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to talk about, the basketball game, the NBA, the NFL, I don't want to talk about frivolous things. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about where we're going, what we're planning, how we can build future, how we can build legacy. I want to talk about, you know, the cosmos and the universe and you know what I mean? Like, let's go deep. All right. Talk about things that really matter. Um, this is someone who you will be able to totally trust, or maybe someone who you already trust, okay? But there's also a situation that is calling for you to trust, okay? Someone needs to trust here in this situation if you don't. Um, but the situation is calling for you to trust, okay? Um, and then just to recognize that, and someone, okay, so someone, another piece of that trusting is someone is not trusting. Someone has not been very trusting or either trustworthy, and it's possible that it's been because there's this fear of loving, fear of letting go, and just opening up my heart. Because of, when you open your heart up, of course, there's a possibility that you can get hurt. That's most the average person's thought. Okay. But the true lover's thought is, if I open up my heart, then I could experience great love. You know what I'm saying? If I don't open up my heart or I keep it guarded, yeah, it's on lock. It's on lock, and and nothing's getting out. I'm not giving you any of my emotions, any of my care, any of my love. But guess what? You're also not allowing love in. You're also not allowing anyone to get deep, go deep, to penetrate, right? To come through and get in. So therefore, what are you doing? What are we doing? Okay. So yeah, it's safe for you to love, and then someone can also, oh, okay. And someone just needs to heal from the past. I think, when we talk about healing like family issues or past traumas, a lot of it has to do with our childhood, things that we experienced then, even if it's just the feeling of like just not, people not showing up for us, people making promises but not keeping them, people making us feel unloved, unwanted, unheard, unseen, like all these things. And so whatever it is could possibly be from childhood, in the way our parents or our family, siblings, or whatever situation, our familial situation, um, what that contributed to, or our childhood, you know, um, uh, academic journey, like maybe you were bullied in school, whatever. But The bottom line is something, someone, or society, of course, has its own way of conditioning us. But there's something having to do with the family. It could have a lot to do with religious beliefs, religious background, because again, sometimes coming up in various religious backgrounds, there's this pressure to constantly be so perfect, right? To be flawless, to be void of sin, and everything's a sin. So how can you be void of sin when everything that goes on in life that's fun or pleasurable, or you know what I mean, is a sin, right? When you're coming up in certain religious, you know, um, belief systems. So again, this is about someone really healing family issues or whatever. Now, what this could also mean is that coming together helps you both to address and to heal those familial situations. So I feel like this could be a very healing relationship here. The one that's coming in, or whichever one you're focused on and asking about. Okay. But yeah. And then bottom of the deck we have, yeah, give your relationship a chance. So this is just kind of a call to like really work on this partnership here. Okay. Special messages from your person. Yeah, might be someone from your youth. This is, someone who's missing your inside jokes, reminiscing. Someone who recognizes that mistakes have been made, like just really wanting to right the wrongs. Um, Someone who really holds you in high reverence, and interestingly, I brought this up, and this literally just popped up, this card of unworthiness. So someone who, I don't know if you can see that, but the lighting is making it hard. But someone who's, really feels unworthy of you. They really do feel like you're better than them. You're better than yeah, literally, you're a better person than I am. You know, I think this person sees you as very forgiving, very compassionate. You know what I'm saying? And just very pure somehow. Okay. Um, This is a situation where maybe some other things are blocking the situation. There's some other things that kind of got in the way of you guys being together. If this is someone who is resurfacing, and this is a third party situation, so maybe that's what got in the way. Some other person, some other body, and yeah, sabotage. It's almost like self sabotage. This person again, and that sometimes has to do with that control card, right? Needing to let go of control, just someone who just typically controls the narrative of a relationship because they tend to self sabotage by their lack of trusting, by their lack of wanting to open up their heart, just being too protective of their heart, by them not being able to let go of past heartbreaks or past relationship failures, or whatever, like, I don't know. Yeah, and this is someone who is really concerned with what other people would think. So again, maybe with that religious, residue from religious upbringing, or with a third party situation, sometimes people are afraid or concerned about what that third party is going to feel or think if they, choose or walk away or make the decision of their heart or something like that, because person doesn't really want to hurt anybody, but meanwhile they're hurting you, right? It's such a weird thing. Um, yeah. Any more messages, Spirit? Aw, but they do want you to be a part of their future. And yeah, they feel unclear and unsure of where they stand right now. There's confusion around this situation. Okay? Yeah. All right, Scorpio. Well, that is your reading. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I enjoyed reading for you. And remember, in all you're getting, get understanding. Remember that love is the highest vibration of all. Love brings change. And until next time, optimal levels of health, wealth, and abundance to you. And wholeness. Mwah. Bye.